What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone that watches my channel? I'm back again. I'm doing these vlogs because, like I said before, my computer is very slow sometimes. It's a fast computer, but my upload speed sometimes it takes a long time. And I'm going home right now. I gotta edit the video. I was gonna post the last time, but I said it didn't make sense just showing you guys just one or two little small things in the same view. So I'm gonna consolidate that into one big video. So I'm going home right now as we speak. I'm gonna do that. Today was a successful day. Thank God for that. I was able to get the subframe out. I didn't have to cut the exhaust. I didn't have to do some other things. That was fine. I did look at the holes. They're gonna be in the video. They're not as bad as I thought, but they still need to be addressed. But the main structure and the main part where the bolt goes through, it's still straight as an arrow and it's still solid. So if I can get that stuff welded up and treated, we good to go. So I'm happy about that. But I figured that, that's not all I want to talk about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. As you can see, I got my hair cut. Don't mind my hair's a little froed out because it was hot. But I got my cut. I look fresh and crispy, like I said. If you guys know about waves spinning, but that's another thing. But it was cool. It was ironic. I was talking to my brother, not trying to say they don't follow me, whatever, but he came to me today. He has a Nissan Altima that had an exhaust problem, and I was telling him different things about the car. That's the same brother who bought the Pirellis for the car, and I was telling him, at least know some of the basics. And he was telling me today, he came by a little briefly to give me a hand, and he was telling me he went to take it to different spots and how these people try to play him, but because he said, I learned from watching you and these different things, I was able to explain it. So the guy looked at me like, this cat know what he's talking about. I can't really fleece him. So the guy was getting more upset at the fact that he couldn't really try to beat my brother in the head with trying to replace or fix the muffler or making it seem more complicated than it was. And he was able to explain that. So the flex pipe and different things here, you can separate it from here, that joint, blah, blah, blah. So I felt real proud to know that my brother was able to do that. And just knowing the basics, like I said, just watching me doing some stuff and us talking about it, it made it pretty cool. So I'm happy about that. So I just wanted to give you guys a testimonial, if you will, about what happened. But I'm going to talk briefly, give you all a quick story of my best driving experience, or experiences. So we all car lovers, most of us who are watching this channel, and I wanted to spend my 30th birthday a few years back driving the car. So I told my wife about this thing. It's called Gotham Dream Tour. They changed the name, it's a different company now, but pretty much essentially what that is, it's in New Jersey, and pretty much what happens is that you get to drive 6 luxury cars on this kind of guided tour. So they have a lead car and they have a trail car, but within that you get to drive it and do all that other stuff like that. So at first when I was doing the research, I kind of felt I don't know how, if it's supposed to be a couple of hours, how is it? I don't want to spend 10 minutes in the car. It seems like it's gonna too consolidated, I'm just that's it, next car. So I didn't know, and it was $1,000 to do the experience, and you have to put the insurance on the car. The minimum insurance on the car had to be $5,000. It was crazy. But shout out to my wife and my family. They all pulled together and they got me that for my 30th. So I went August 20th, and we went and we drove the 6 cars. And I had to say it was one of my best driving experiences. I got to drive an Aston Martin convertible, the AMG S63 Mercedes, a Lamborghini Gallardo, a Ferrari 360 Spider, a Maserati Quattroporte. I think I'm missing a car. That was 5 or 6. I don't remember. Give me a second. Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Maserati, Mercedes, Ferrari. What was the 6th car? Well, it was 6 cars. I don't remember the 6, but when I do, I'll say it. But it was a great experience. just to be able to sit. Oh, Bentley, yes, Bentley Continental. But you know why? I just thought about something in these drives. So we took a nice scenic route to Bear Mountain. It's like kind of like hilly, like a lot of turns and different things. You're on the highway. So what they did, you drive the car. They gave you a radio in the car, and they'll tell you like, all right, make a left at exit 63. All right, make a left at exit 63. All right, then 2 stoplights from now, make a right. So you get to really drive and enjoy the car. So my wife came with me, obviously, but it felt as if I had more than enough time in the car. So, because at first I thought it was going to be like, oh, you know, not enough time, it's so skimpy, etc., etc. Excuse me. But it was a great experience, and I really enjoyed it. My favorite car was a Lamborghini, but in the Ferrari, they were both tied. Excuse me, because my throat is dry. No Corona. This throat is dry. Right? Anyway, driving a Lamborghini and a Ferrari. I read the fastest in the Ferrari. When I first started out, I started on the Aston, and I was kind of nervous because I was like, I didn't want to drive this car. I didn't want to crash it, and you know, all these different things. So I was kind of babying it, and I didn't really open it up. But as the day went on, I started opening up the cars and having a good time. It was mad fun, and it was a beautiful experience. It was a good like 3 to 4 hours. My wife filmed it. I mean, she mainly filmed my reaction, and I can't blame her for that. Cause, you know, she want to see my face, like me, like, or, you know, whatever. But I would prefer to see me in the car for the memories. But it was still a great experience. We had a good time with each other, and I loved it. I really appreciate I had that experience to drive those luxury cars. Because to be honest, I would never probably got the opportunity to drive them unless I blow up or I had some money to buy like a car like that. It was great to have that experience to drive those cars and to be in them. So that was like my number one, you know, favorite experience of driving. And I know people like look at it, oh, it's just a car, it goes to point A to point B, what's the big deal? But every car feels different, and we all know that. You get in the car, you get behind the wheel, you drive it, you feel it. It's just something different about each vehicle. And when you drive it, like, you become like one with it. You assimilate with it. You can like kind of do all this kind of thing. You feel it, how it handles, the way it responds. It's like there's a lot of beauty behind that, you know. I mean, that's why a lot of us like these older BMWs, for instance, like, because we feel more one with driving and having that experience. And speaking of BMW, the same guy I told you guys about who kind of started this whole ball rolling when we began this project, he's a BMW enthusiast, and he told me about this BMW experience that was happening at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. So me and one of my good friends, we went there, and it was a nice experience. We did like the little raffles. We got to do like an autocross thing where they teach you how to autocross and drive the cars. They had like another thing where you can sit down and test drive different cars. So I got to drive a Z4, and I didn't do it a baby like the last time. Me and my boy was on the highway. He was gunning it because they didn't let you drive. They go ahead, you go out and drive your car. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You got the GPS in the car, so they know you while not going back to Brooklyn or going back to New York. They know, all right, hey, you got to bring the car back. And it was on the highway. We was, you know, testing out the limits of the car, the Beamers, and it was great. And I did the autocross. That was my first autocross event. I think we were driving X6s. And we had an instructor in there, and they show you. They had a little camera in there, and they'll email you your video. But they messed up my video, so I didn't get to have it. And I really regret that because I wanted that experience of me in the car. You see me doing the moves and driving the car. And I think I came in third. So it was these 2 other guys who had experience, and they came in for the best lap time. And they came in, maybe like, I want to say like 49-ish, 50. I came in at 50. I had 53 seconds on the thing. So I was like, yo, that's not bad. And I saw my name on the list, and I was third. And I was like, oh, that's great. But I ain't getting nothing for it. Those guys want a little like key tag or something like that. But that was like one of my second favorite driving experiences. So I know this is like a quick little video. I just wanted to put it up there. Let me know in the comment section below, what were you guys' favorite driving experiences? You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about cars? Do you understand where I'm coming from when I say cars are just more than a vehicle to get you from point A to point B? It's something deeper, something more, you know, elaborate for a car enthusiast like ourselves and stuff like that. So anyway, I want to thank you guys again for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the video. I got my other video working when I get home. I'm gonna have it up as soon as possible. Like I said, I was successful. I got the stuff taken out, and all I gotta do now is put a little bit of money together to buy the bushings and everything like that to get the car really ready to roll and get it out there. So again, I don't want to sound like a dead, you know, a broken record, but please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless.